Oh my god, be a YouTuber, they said. Good morning. Just try that again. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Bit of a disaster in the kitchen this morning, but you know, this is the real me. So today we're going to go through a full day of like what I eat on prep, what cows I'm on. First of all, coffee. It's fucking hot. Overcome my fear of bananas. Disgusting. The reason I hate bananas is because they just feel like, I don't know, like on your teeth and like all these bits, like chewing on the wet flannel. But you know, they're in the plan. So, yeah. So generally, start the day, have a banana. I'm meant to mash it up like honey and cinnamon, but who has time to do that? Especially when you're in lockdown. Nothing but time. So I just have my banana and then I put my honey and my oats later on. And then we usually caffeinate before training. So, breakfast of champions. Good morning. Look at the state of this. Do you see? Oh! It's not going well. My full day of eating. Oh. Gross. Right. That wasn't very satisfying, but beggars can't be choosers at the moment. One of my best hacks for coffee, putting like sugar-free maple syrup in it. Just a little handy dandy kitchen scales. Just chuck her on here, zero it out. What's half of 35? So that's 17 mils, 10 cows, black coffee, 0 cow. So these are going to be our friends for the whole day. We'll have coffee, caffeinate. I'm on upper today. We're still in lockdown, maybe coming out of it, dropping alert level. Today we find out at either 1 or 4 p.m. Alright, so next on the menu is rice cakes. Delicious. 2 rice cakes with 30 grams of jam. Eat the rice cake. What is this? Who knows? Some little hatch device to keep them, I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Hey. So how I do the jam, pop it on, you zero it. And if it's like 30 G's in total, and then you take it out, and then as you're taking it out, you get the negative value. Beat my nails, which need to go back to the salon. And so you know that that's 10 grams because it's negative 10. I'm gonna eat these. Just a little bit of carbs for the morning. I meant to have them with my protein shake after my workout. Idea being that I'll be carb loaded from the night before. But now that we're sort of in the depths of the deficit, there's not really that many carbs to be loaded with. It used to be like a massive bowl of oats, you know. My tummy's like, oh bitch, can you eat? We'll have these before my workout usually, instead of having them after with my post-workout protein shake. The idea of having them with your post-workout protein shake is that high GI carbs will help like shuttle the protein and make it like digestible and usable straight after your workout so that it's getting utilized. It's going to help your muscles recover, repair, help with that muscle protein synthesis after you've broken down all of your muscles throughout your workout. All of your muscles, all of them, all of the above. So I'm going to put on some music. Currently been cranking Disney movie songs, finish my coffee, and then go get into it. Right, so we're trained. Now it's time to have a protein shake. Just get some water, just eyeball it, I don't know, like 200-ish mils. And then we have our glutamine, have some creatine to help with like strength, and also have our super greens just to make sure that we're getting all our micronutrients throughout the prep. Protein wise, I've made a grave error in choosing the cookies and cream flavor. It's nothing on Optimum Nutrition. I thought it would taste like the ice cream, like your classic Tip Top cookies and cream, but it definitely does not. Mix that in with your greens powder and she's bloody delicious. Whack that in, shake her all up, and try not to throw up as you chug your protein shake. Hard and fast, get it down. So our first like proper meal for the day is chicken, rice, and a little bit of pineapple. And handy dandy scales. It's written at 50 G's uncooked rice, and we've calculated that before the like 125. Keeping it consistent at 125. And so what I want to show you guys is like how rigorous this gets. So we're at 128, right? I could just eat 128, but then no, I want to be consistent. There we go. On the money. It's this this kind of shit no one sees behind prep. Weighing out every single grain of rice. All they see is the stage pics and everyone looking shredded at the end of like 12 weeks. We also have chicken, 130 Gs. We're gonna slap her in the microwave. And the final fix for this meal is pineapple, which sounds awfully not great. And you might be thinking, Amber, that's disgusting. Yes, I'm well aware. So 50 grams of pineapple, what a delight. Just need some agua, gotta stay hydrated. This is meal number 3. Do we count the banana? Protein shake or? I don't know. Ah yes, the most delicious part, the rice on its own. This is what I live for. We lost a grain. Racing the clock. It's 11:40 and we've got to get a monster. We've secured the goods. Currently 11:47 gives us 12 minutes to drink this before our caffeine is capped for the day. 0 cal. Oh, how good. Right, well, you guessed it, it's time for another meal. I hope someone's keeping note of my ever-changing hairstyle. Hairstyle number 3 for the day. To my hairdresser, Georgia, if you're watching, I hope you're proud of me not snapping it off all these hair ties. We're going rogue, we're going a bit off plan, on plan, but just out of order. Chicken salad for meal number 4 or 5. 130 Gs of chicken, 130. Into the microwave, and we've got some cucumbers. Where's my recipe? 30 grams of cucumbers. I'll wait for my bowl, eh? Right thing too. Not actually super hungry right now. I have had a lot of caffeine. Me and V were saying that, yeah, we're drinking a lot of caffeine at the moment, but like for the next less than 5 weeks, like this isn't our usual day-to-day life. Like we wouldn't normally drink this much coffee. Monsters. We just have to do whatever we can to get through the next couple of weeks. Right, so chicken is hot, 85 grams of garden salad, but I've been getting super slaw. Beetroot, carrot, broccoli, and parsley. Oh, I just am not cut out for this. Help. Well, we've got 3 grams in there, thanks to gravity. Hallelujah. We'll just take her by the handful. 85. Promise, like, my life isn't actually this chaotic, but you guys are just getting the real show today. It's just a colourful experience being in the kitchen with Amber. That's the method, right? Just throw everything in the sink, deal with it later. What would Dad say? Like, clean as you go. We'll just make sure that I never start cooking channel. This much. Whack her in. What doing? It's safe to say that I've overshot and doubled my quantity of cucumber, but I think that's fine. It's 5 calories. Sorry, Chris, I'm overeating by 5 calories. Right, this is the salad. Delicious. These vibrant colors, slaw, chicken, cukes, and of course, a Coke Zero. Right, I'm gonna clean this up. I wanna eat in the sun. And then I think we're gonna go for a walk. We've still got 3 meals left and it's 2 o'clock. So yeah, we'll get it done. Next meal, omelet. I know it off by heart. 1 egg, and then we're gonna zero our scale 66 mils of egg whites. Then we're gonna whisk this up, chuck her in the microwave. I could make this really nice and like put it in the pan, saute the capsicum, but I just really can't be bothered.
Lazy, eh?
I'm just lazy. 50 grams Pepsi, 5 cherry tomatoes, and some baby spinach. Ow!
Gonna be an Amber's YouTube video.
Right now? I like peanut butter around my mouth.
We just got 2 more weeks. That's the verdict.
No, they didn't announce exactly how long.
Oh, true.
We just know that we're not going back to work Wednesday. That's all we know.
I've been in lockdown longer than I've been a personal trainer now. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Now I just, so grim. 6. That will be good. Leave 1 in there. That irks me. 50 grams of capsi. Oh, 49. This is said final product. Delicious. So we're probably gonna eat this. We've just been for a walk. What are you gonna do? Posing? I need to still have 2 more meals after this. Quite a lot of food, right? It's already 4:30.
So we just found out that we're not coming out of alert level 3 lockdown just yet.
I'm finished.
So the good news is, no offense, but we don't have to go back to work. The bad news is, I don't know when our show can go ahead. So we're just sitting here.
Here's me like, what I eat in a day? For what? What am I doing this for?
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. Staying positive, staying sunny. Let's see what happens, eh? What are you doing? That's me again. So we've got 50 grams of oats, wet dry, and we're just shaking a few oats, try to get exactly 50. Hello my friend. It's 51. With like main sources of carbs like my oats and my rice and my protein sources like my chicken and stuff, I do make sure to get it exactly to the gram. Skirt. We got 50 G's of oats, then we're just gonna put some water in. And then we put it in here for a minute. And let the magic happen. Oh, we've got no baby spoons. Little volcano, we've done it right. So we have our not so tasty friend again. So 1 scoop of protein powder. It's a fine art, I tell you. Now we're gonna add cinnamon. Sprinkle as per plan. Boom. 100 grams of bloobs. We're at 105, 101, and there she is. Final product. We'll just enjoy our oats in peace. Probably outside in the sun. That's the story. So last meal of the day, we have potatoes, steak, and garden salad leaves. I don't know. So I've got mine and these taties in here. I get 150 grams. And what we're gonna do is we're going to cut them up, season them, and get them in the air fryer. Sugar-free jelly. You can make like a little container like this. Ends up being like 250 mils. It's 14 calories. It's all coach approved. Raspberry is definitely the best flavor. So just whack it in there. Bring us home. Got 30 grams of cucumber, 35 grams of spinach. That's probably like 60, 70 grams of cucumber for you at 10 calories. Well, I thought I would answer some of the questions that you guys asked. Do you meal prep and how do you keep fats low but protein high? So yeah, we meal prep, like we bulk cook our chicken and a lot of the time our rice, so that's already ready to go. We can just grab, heat it up and eat it. Otherwise, can't really prep an omelet. Prep as much as we can because we're in lockdown at the moment. We don't really have to have it all in containers ready to go. When we were working at the gym, you would be carting around like countdown bag full of bloody like 7 different containers with all your different things. So if it's prepped and it's already there, then it makes it so much easier to stick to it. It's when you're unprepared and you don't have it made and you're like, I'm so hungry, that's when like start breaking from your diet. That's when you slip off track. In terms of keeping fats low and protein high, throughout my whole diet I've been on a really high protein. Normally I just go 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If I am 55.9, that should equal 123 pounds, which means 123 grams of protein, but I'm still on 164. The reason for this is that it's quite a like satiating food. It keeps you fuller for longer, and especially when we're trying to preserve lean muscle mass and we're in a calorie deficit, we don't want it to be burning protein or lean body mass for fuel. And keep fats low. So outside of a general diet, you would normally stick to like 0.8 grams of fat per kg of body weight. If I go 0.8 times 55.9, that's 44.7 grams of fat, and I have 18 grams of fat diet at the moment. And so it's not like a realistic representation of what a normal diet would be. This is for like a competition prep, and considering we're sort of 4.5, 5 weeks out, are in that steady decline into deficit mode. So we're really wanting to burn it all off. So would I give a client of mine 18 grams of fat? No, it's not sustainable. But we know that there's an end date, or we did until Auntie Cindy postponed our lockdown just a couple hours ago. Ideally there's an end date in mind, so you're not on that low fat forever. And the thing, when fat is lower than 0.8 grams per kg of body weight, you have to take into account that you have fat stores as well. Our idea is that, okay, our fats are so low, it's going to start to burn my fat that I'm holding as an energy source, and that's what we want, because we want to look as lean as we can on stage. What else? Has it been hard preparing for your comp? And love seeing you reaching those goals. Thank you, sister. Well, haven't quite reached them yet, and don't know if we will this year. It hasn't necessarily been hard. The hardest part at the moment is like the uncertainty, because they just keep getting pushed back and back and back. We don't really know if they're going to go. Throughout lockdown, it's kind of been okay. It's given us something to do, gives gives us something to focus on, which sort of distracts us from the fact that we've been in lockdown for 7 weeks and counting. And when will we gym again? What are a squat rack? Who even knows? I think if you want it bad enough, you'll like do anything to make it happen. It just depends how much you want it sort of at the end of the day. But yeah, it's been all good. But the hardest part is just been not knowing when things are going to happen. Because if you have a date, you can visualize, you can plan it, you can do everything you possibly can to get there. But at the moment, everything is out of our control. And we just have to roll with the punches. Another question. What doing? What's been the biggest inspo push? Oh, what? I can't even read. Biggest inspo slash push you've had during prep? Probably just the thought of like, working hard towards something, and like if you work hard, the results will show. Quietly hustling. When everyone else is pulling the plug, we're still sticking at it. Nah, we're gonna go that little bit further, go a little bit longer. I don't know how to make it sound not like narcissistic. This is our first time, like we don't know even what to expect in like 5 weeks time. So could be sitting there being like, love, you've got no idea what you're about to get yourself into. And I'm here like, oh, it's not even that hard. The push is just like the drive to like get it done and get it done well. Give it 110. You know, if you get up there on the day, gave it your best shot, and you know, like I did everything I possibly could. This is what I've brought to the stage, you know? And if it turns out that there's like some genetic freak up there on the day, or then like hats off to them, you know? Like they deserve to win because they obviously worked harder. But I just don't want to leave any sort of stone unturned. But you know, just gotta do what you gotta do. It's not forever. It's just for a limited time frame that we don't know anymore because we don't know what's happening. It'll be fine. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Alright, we're gonna finish these meals. Steak is almost done, looking delicious. So totaling up our day, we have 1,661 calories, a total of 164 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat, 215 grams of carbs.
God, not much fat, eh? 18,
Yeah.
is that what you got?
Yeah, I was just saying well below the freaking recommended level for normal hormone function, but that's fine. Cheeto! That's already 46. So mine, these, and then we'll have a sugar-free raspberry jelly as well, so an extra 14 cal. Beautiful. And this is she, this is dinner. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm just chronically in the way at the moment. If you did enjoy it, like, subscribe, watch along, follow the journey. Peace and love, stay sunny, and we'll see you next time.